You gonna go, bro? What's happening, man? Woo! You don't know if you're going or you're staying, bro. What's up, internet? Thanks for riding with me this morning. I'm on my way to work. Stuck in all this lovely traffic. It could be worse. At least I'm on the bike. It's not pissing down, so I'm A-okay. We've also got a nice long weekend to look forward to. We've got a bank holiday Monday coming up, so a nice 3-day weekender. So happy about that. And the weather's supposed to be decent. So that means only one thing. Bike, bike, bike. So the purpose of this video really is just to have a bit of a talk about what I've done this week. So work's going well. I've ticked off quite a few on the to-do list at work. You know, progressing well. That's pretty cool. I also went to see the Avengers this week. So if any of you guys have not seen it, turn off now. Otherwise, stay for the spoilers, man. So what did I think of the Avengers? I'm a massive Marvel fan. Obviously I like DC as well, but Marvel's where it's at for me. I love Marvel, you know, and I just think these films are absolutely awesome. I know that they're loosely based on comics, and I know you know, they're not supposed to be as accurate as comics, but my mindset is when I go in to watch one of these films is I completely try and forget about what I know happens in the comics, or you know, what type of powers that these superheroes have, and I just try and watch it for what it is. Good entertainment, lots of special effects, and you know, seeing the Marvel universe. I've obviously watched Thor Ragnarok. Now that's probably been up there in my top 3 to date, alongside Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers Assemble. I absolutely loved Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was funny, and I know in the comics Thor's not supposed to be funny. You know, he's a hammer wielding Viking that takes no shit. But you know what? I really enjoyed that. It was just enough comedy to action ratio, should I say? Yeah, but I think they've done really well on that, so well done, Marvel. Where I think Infinity War you can let us in? Thank you. Where I think Infinity War fits in, it's probably in my number 4 spot. I don't think it was as good as the original Avengers Assemble, or Age of Ultron for that matter, but I do think it's got its place. I was a little underwhelmed by the whole thing. Like, I could see how it was going to play out anyway. You know, watching Thanos get the Infinity Stones, and there was just no hopes of him, or no sign of him slowing down. You know, he was killing superheroes off left, right and centre. You just sort of seen what was going to happen. One of the key things I've seen is Doctor Strange. He obviously used his own time stone, his Infinity Stone, to go. This is obviously before Thanos got it. Spoiler alert. He went to future and he watched the battle over 14 million times, and out of 14 million times, the Avengers, or the heroes, only won one of them. So I think Doctor Strange has got a key part to play. Let's talk about the people who died. So Doctor Strange died, he turned to dust. Spidey did, Star-Lord did, Gamora got chucked off a hill. Thanos swapped her soul for the Soul Stone, the Infinity Stone. So he had to make a sacrifice, and it was his daughter. So again, that was a bit of a shocker, but you could see it coming off when he was stood at the end of the cliff. Who else? There's lots of people died. Obviously Loki dies at the very beginning as alongside Heimdall. Who's left? Well, Vision's dead. I think Captain America's still with us. Tony's still with us. The Hulk's still with us. Thor's still with us. Black Widow's still with us. Rhodey's still with us. War Machine. So you've got quite a few of the golden oldies still with us for Avengers Part 4. It's obviously the conclusion to Infinity War. So basically, to cut a long story short, Thanos succeeds in getting all 6 Infinity Stones, snaps his fingers and reduces the population of the universe by 50% or thereabouts. There's a lot of heroes that you don't see in the Marvel universe, and you never seen in Infinity War, and you don't know whether they're dead or not. For instance, Hawkeye, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know Ant-Man and the Wasp have got a film coming out, so obviously they've been busy doing that. So they're still around, I imagine. Groot's dead, Drax is dead, just to add to the list. So, you know, what's going to happen next? Well, that's a funny one, because I obviously they're going to get the time stone back. They have to get the time stone back. So I think it's up to, you know, Tony, Cap and Thor to get the time stone back. However they're going to do that, I don't know. Then they're going to reverse time, bring everyone back. One thing I do know from reading the comics, I said it was years ago, I think it's Infinity Gauntlet. I know that Nebula gets which is the bionic daughter of Thanos, adopted daughter of Thanos. She was Gamora's sister, who's obviously dead in it now. She actually gets the gauntlet from Thanos and reverses everything. So let's not be surprised if Nebula has a massive part to play in the next movie. You know, maybe she sacrifices herself. I don't see a lot of weight in her role. I haven't up to now. So maybe this is key for Nebula. Maybe this is where she shows the true colours, because obviously she's starting to turn now. She's becoming more good the more the movies come on. So yeah, underwhelmed, yes. Excited for the next one, I am, because obviously I'm a Marvel fan, but it's obvious that they're going to get this time stone back. It's just how they're going to get it and how they're going to do it is the difference. Really enjoyed it though. Out of 10, I'd give it maybe a 7. I think some things could have been better. You know, it was too scripted. You could just see things happening. So, but if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend going to see it. It is a brilliant film, and the effects are fantastic. Oh, Black Panther's dead as well. He's kicked the bucket. So yeah, this death list, this death toll is pretty out there. But you know, they just go to dust. They just blow off into the wind. So they're not like crazy deaths. Like Loki was strangled to death. Now that was pretty gruesome. Heimdall was struck through the heart with a sword. So yeah, but I don't think it's absolutely impossible to get Thanos' gauntlet off, the Infinity Gauntlet off, because Tony, Star-Lord, Spidey, who else? Doctor Strange. They all had him tied and on his knees, and I believe it might have been Mantis. Mantis was on his head, making Thanos, you know, dream or whatever, or in a dazed-like state, and they were nearly getting his glove off until Star-Lord found out that Thanos had killed Gamora, then just started blasting him in the face with his guns. Proper class. And he sort of like came to, grabbed his gauntlet back, stuck it on, and just kicked ass, and yeah, took names. Absolute beast. By the way, the guy who plays Thanos is Josh Brolin or something like that, I want to say. He played him like amazing. I thought he was really good. So, but yeah, I'm nearly at work now, and I'm rambling on a bit. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, get out there and watch it. I'm gonna go watch it again. I'm gonna watch it for the second time, because I just need to see what's going on. I think we missed some things, and I missed some things in the first one that I'd like to revisit and just watch again. So yeah, but thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook and Instagram pages. Click the like button if you liked it, the bell icon if you want to see more, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later.